Hey everybody, welcome back to PageTurner. I'm so excited for today's video because we're diving into a book that promises to make us all funnier, or at least less likely to get crickets when we tell a joke. We're cracking open Laugh Tactics by Patrick King, a book that breaks down the art of humor like it's a hilarious frog in a tiny tuxedo. Over the next few chapters, we'll be summarizing some key points, and trust me, you're gonna be laughing. And if you're not, just imagine I told a joke about a banana peel and you totally slipped on it. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more videos on how to navigate life's pages like a boss. Alright, let's kick things off with the foundation of any good joke: timing. Think of it like this: you wouldn't want to show up to a party after everyone's gone home, right? Same goes for jokes. Patrick King stresses that timing is everything. It's like that perfect pause before a punchline, the one that makes the audience hang on to your every word. Remember the time I waited a whole minute before delivering the punchline to that joke about the snail who went to buy a car? Yeah, the tension was so thick you could cut it with a rubber chicken. But when the punchline finally landed, the roof came off the place. Okay, maybe not the roof, but you get the idea. Timing is like that magic ingredient that can make or break a joke. It's the difference between a chuckle and a full-blown belly laugh. So, pay attention to those pauses, those beats, those moments of silence. They're not just empty space, they're comedic gold waiting to be mined. So, you've got the timing down, you've mastered the pause, but there's still one crucial element missing: delivery. This is where you really sell the joke, folks. It's about your tone, your body language, the twinkle in your eye that says, "Get ready to laugh." Think of it like this: you could have the funniest joke in the world, but if you deliver it like you're reading the phone book, it's gonna fall flatter than a pancake on a treadmill. Patrick King really emphasizes the importance of owning your delivery. He talks about using your voice, your facial expressions, even your hands to bring the joke to life. It's about being animated, engaging, and maybe even a little bit silly. Remember that time I told that joke about the dancing chickens? Yeah, I may have gotten a little carried away with the chicken impressions, but hey, that's what makes it memorable, right? The point is, delivery is about committing to the joke, about selling it with all your heart and soul, and maybe even a little bit of chicken dance. Chapter 3: Building Rapport. Laughing with your audience, not at them, unless they signed a waiver. Okay, so we've got the timing, the delivery, we're practically comedic superheroes at this point. But there's more to humor than just the mechanics. Humor isn't just about telling jokes in a vacuum, it's a tool, a bridge that connects us to others in a meaningful way. It's about connecting with people, building rapport, and maybe even making a friend or two along the way. When we laugh together, we share a moment that transcends words. Patrick King talks about using humor to bridge gaps and create a sense of camaraderie. He emphasizes that humor can break down barriers and make us feel more connected. It's about finding common ground, sharing a laugh, and letting people know that you're on their wavelength. This shared laughter can be a powerful tool in both personal and professional settings. Think about it. Have you ever noticed how much easier it is to connect with someone who makes you laugh? It's like this instant bond, this shared understanding that says, "Hey, we both think this is funny, maybe we should hang out sometime." And that's the power of humor, my friends. It's not just about getting laughs, it's about building relationships and creating positive connections. When we laugh together, we create memories that last. Humor can also be a great icebreaker. Imagine walking into a room full of strangers. A well-timed joke can ease the tension and make everyone feel more comfortable. It's not just about the punchline, it's about the connection you make with the person on the other end of the laugh. This connection can lead to deeper conversations and stronger relationships. So the next time you're telling a joke, remember that it's not just about the punchline. It's about the connection you make with the person on the other end of the laugh. It's about creating a moment of shared joy and understanding. Humor can also be a way to show empathy. When we laugh with someone, we're acknowledging their feelings and experiences. We're saying, "I get you, and I'm here with you." This kind of connection can be incredibly powerful, especially in difficult times. A shared laugh can lighten the mood and make even the toughest situations a little bit easier to handle. So don't be afraid to use humor as a tool for connection. Whether you're in a social setting or a professional one, a well-placed joke can make all the difference. Remember, it's not just about making people laugh. It's about creating a sense of community and belonging. It's about letting people know that they're not alone. So go ahead, share a joke, make someone laugh, and build those connections. Because at the end of the day, laughter really is the best medicine. And who knows, you might just make a new friend or strengthen an existing relationship in the process. So, keep laughing, keep connecting, and keep building those positive relationships. After all, life is too short to take too seriously. Let's laugh together and make the journey a little bit brighter for everyone. Chapter 4. Reading the room, avoid these comedy landmines. Alright, time for a little real talk, folks. Humor is subjective. What's funny to one person might be as funny as a tax audit to another. Humor is a tricky beast, and it can be a double-edged sword if not wielded carefully. That's why it's crucial to read the room before you unleash your inner comedian. Understanding your audience is the first step to ensuring your jokes land well. Patrick King stresses the importance of being mindful of your audience and their sensibilities. He emphasizes that knowing your audience can make or break your comedic performance. What flies in one setting might bomb in another. A joke that kills at a comedy club might fall flat at a corporate event or a family gathering. You wouldn't tell a knock-knock joke at a funeral, would you? The context of your humor is just as important as the content. Or maybe you would, I don't know your life, but generally speaking, it's wise to consider the appropriateness of your humor for the occasion. But the point is, context is key. The same joke can have vastly different effects depending on the setting and the audience. Before you launch into your go-to joke about a giraffe walking into a bar, take a moment to assess your surroundings. Look at the audience, gauge their mood, and consider the event's nature. Who are you talking to? What's the occasion? What's the general vibe? These questions can help you tailor your humor to fit the moment. Once you have a sense of the room, you can tailor your humor accordingly. Adjusting your jokes to match the audience's demographics, interests, and sensibilities can make a huge difference. Remember, the goal is to make people laugh, not to offend or alienate them. A well-timed, well-placed joke can bring people together, while a poorly chosen one can create awkwardness or even hostility. So, use your best judgment, be respectful, and always have a backup plan in case your jokes fall flatter than a pancake on a trampoline. Having a repertoire of different types of jokes can help you pivot if your initial attempt doesn't go as planned. Practice makes perfect. Try out your jokes in different settings and see how they land. This will give you a better understanding of what works and what doesn't. Take notes after your performances, reflect on what went well and what didn't. This will help you refine your material and improve your delivery. Engage with your audience, pay attention to their reactions, and adjust your performance accordingly. The more you connect with them, the better your chances of making them laugh. And remember, comedy is an art form. It takes time, effort, and a lot of trial and error to master. But with patience and persistence, you can avoid those comedy landmines and become a successful comedian. Chapter 5. Practice makes perfect. Getting jiggy with your funny bone. Here's the thing about humor, folks. It's like any other skill. It takes practice. You see, comedy isn't just about being naturally funny. It's about understanding the nuances of timing, delivery, and audience engagement. You don't just wake up one day as the life of the party. It takes time, effort, and a whole lot of awkward silences along the way. Those moments when your joke falls flat and you can hear a pin drop are the stepping stones to becoming a better comedian. Patrick King emphasizes the importance of honing your comedic craft. He believes that every great comedian has spent countless hours refining their material, tweaking their punchlines, and perfecting their stage presence. He suggests trying out different styles of humor from slapstick to satire to find what resonates with you and your audience. It's about discovering your unique comedic voice. Experimenting with timing and delivery is crucial. The same joke can have a completely different impact depending on how and when it's delivered. Timing can make or break a joke, and maybe even joining a local improv group. Improv is a fantastic way to sharpen your wit and think on your feet. It teaches you to be spontaneous and adapt to any situation, which is invaluable for any comedian. Remember, even the funniest people in the world started somewhere. They bombed on stage, faced rejection, and had their fair share of embarrassing moments. They told jokes that made cricket sound like a symphony, but they didn't let that stop them. They used those experiences to learn and grow, but they kept at it. They practiced relentlessly, refining their material and delivery until they got it right. They learned from their mistakes, understanding what worked and what didn't. Each failure was a lesson in disguise, and they eventually found their comedic voice. that unique style that sets them apart from others. So don't be afraid to put yourself out there, to try new things, and to take risks. Comedy is all about pushing boundaries and exploring new territories. And to embrace the occasional flop. It's inevitable, but it's also a sign that you're pushing yourself and growing. Because it's in those moments of vulnerability, when you're exposed and raw, that you connect with your audience on a deeper level. Those moments of "what was I thinking" are the ones that shape you as a comedian. They force you to reflect, adapt, and improve, that you truly grow as a comedian. It's a journey of self-discovery and resilience. And who knows, maybe one day, you'll be the one making people laugh until their sides hurt. Your hard work and dedication will pay off. You'll have those moments where the audience is laughing uncontrollably, and you'll know that all the effort was worth it. Just not literally, we don't want any lawsuits. But seriously, the joy of making people laugh is unparalleled. So keep practicing, keep experimenting, and keep pushing yourself. The world needs your humor, and with dedication, you'll find your place in the spotlight. And that's a wrap on Laugh Tactics. Hopefully, you're now equipped with the tools to inject a little more humor into your life. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a big thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more laughter-inducing content. A huge thank you to Patrick King for writing such an insightful and hilarious book. If you want to dive deeper into the world of humor, I highly recommend checking out Laugh Tactics. Until next time, keep those jokes coming, and remember, laughter is the best medicine, except when you're choking, then it's Heimlich maneuver all the way.